So that was 12. Now, a PS3 came out. They announced Final Fantasy 13. I was distraught with where Final Fantasy went. So we waited. I was like, maybe they'll get this one right. So, not that long ago, Final Fantasy 13. Hoping this one got better. I was kind of hoping they'd go back to more of a turn-based system. I also like random encounters. This one never had that either. Well, let's get into it. Let's show you a little bit of the intro. And that was the intro. So after playing it for a little bit, I read online it. Well, I didn't like the battle system right off bat, but I read online you got to play it for 12 hours for it to open up. Played it for 12 hours, didn't open up. Played it 15 hours, didn't open up. 20, nope, nothing changed. The battle system was. Well, where do I begin? Let's look at some of the battle system. You can look at the graphics. High definition, top notch. Something I noticed is that they're really trying to show off the graphics. When I cast a level 1, say fire or something, you know, all Final Fantasy, you're looking forward to seeing it level up and stuff. So I got level 2 fire, and I don't mind that. Fire was cool. I remember it used to be fire 1, fire 2, fire 3. Fire was cool. Fire guy, whatever. If you want to go up even to level 3. So you cast fire. And the camera angle was just all over the place. You really couldn't see it. You couldn't get to enjoy the graphics of it. I was like, oh god. So I went on, see, I was improved. Another thing I noticed is it was fast paced. Everything was just. Another thing I noticed is that it was fast paced. Everything was just a blur. Lens flares everywhere, lighting, camera going nuts. You couldn't really, you couldn't even focus on the gameplay. You couldn't enjoy the graphics, high definition or not. Fire, you couldn't tell the difference between fire and fire. You couldn't control your people. A lot of you like this. Was it paradigm system? I think it's crap. It takes away from the gameplay experience, turn-based, even if it is real-time. And it could be turn-based, but this just didn't seem like it worked for me. I didn't like it. It made it so fucking complicated. It made it so complicated to go in and heal your party. If you never had it set up properly during the beginning of the fight, you couldn't even heal your party. You actually had to go in and make a class for healing. To get the healing, you had to navigate, press L1, go down, select heal. It auto heals if you got your other character set up on it. Couldn't stand that. Couldn't control your characters. I found that it ruined the strategy of the game. You have no control of your members. Say here's an example of no control of your members. Say one of your characters is poisoned. So you got to switch paradigm, blah blah blah, L1. Switch over to paradigm, turn your med on. Bam. Oh god, fuck me. Here's an example of no control of your characters. Ruined this experience. Turn-based. It was just gone to the dogs. Say you were poisoned and had low health. Alright, so you switch to your med paradigm, whatever the fuck he wants to call it. And your healer casts. Here's an example of how not controlling your party members blew royal ass. Say you had a party member that was low on health and it was also poisoned. So you switch to your med. Hopefully you get down to it because it's all real time. You're going as fast as you can. You can slow it down, but it just made the game way too slow. So you switch to your party member to heal, and all of a sudden he removes the poison instead. The enemy then casts a powerful attack. He's dead. You want to actually heal him first with your med as you racked up. I know you could have switched and made you a med and picked it, but Auto battle seemed to work for me fine. So now he's dead. Now you gotta use a Phoenix Down, which costs $1,000. I have no idea how to get money in this game. You gotta buy a Phoenix Down. You gotta sell things at the save sphere? I mean, come on. Another thing that I really missed is that they took away how you play the Final Fantasy. You have to play it the way they want you to play it. That's not how Final Fantasy was for me over all the other games we've seen. If you want to kill enemies with status effects, you could. This one, they forced you. They all have their weaknesses, and you're forced to use their strategy to kill the enemy. If you don't play it the way they want, you're gonna die. Simple as that. You're gonna die. It's not a hard game. I mean, you use your Libra effect to figure out what they're weak against. Attack. Done, right? No, you die usually. If you go, you die. You die. Another thing I noticed about the battles is every battle is about 5 minutes long. I've been timing them. Every now and then you'll get one that's, I don't know, a minute, or you kill them right quick, but not when you get later on in the game. Every battle is brutally long. You can't stop in the middle unless you press pause. It's all out chaos. You don't know what you're doing. You're switching between paradigm and healing, paradigm, auto battle, auto battle. It's like the game is playing for you. You choose meds. You're switching between meds and commando or whatever. They took away the ability to actually enjoy playing. You were focusing on the menu system. They took away the enjoyment of playing. You were focused on your health bar system constantly. Switch between paradigm and hope to God you don't pick the wrong one. Next attack, you're dead. If you navigate it wrong, you can expect to see game over 100 times plus. You're constantly learning the game. Another thing I noticed is how you get summons. Summons you don't hardly use them at all. They're weak as shit, and they're super hard to kill. It's retarded. I don't understand. You die like 20 times on just getting the goddamn summon that does nothing for you in the end. It's horrible. And what's this? You have to get this gesture up? What the hell is that? Okay, I'm down with new Final Fantasy changes, like from one game to another. I'll have something done different. That's fine. But this doesn't work. It's flawed. Another thing I noticed in the game is how you kill the enemies. You gotta get that chain bar up to do any damage to them, otherwise fights last up to 10 minutes even. It's just a simple random encounter, just walking up to them. A 10-minute fight. If you're not strong enough or you don't fight the way the game wants you to play, you don't get that chain up. You don't see his HP, he's just going down just a little bar. What's that? You're fighting for 10 minutes, auto battle, oh switch, heal, oh auto battle, switch heal, oh god I didn't go to heal, oh I'm dead, they killed my main character, I died. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? In essence, you have to get that chain bar up, you have to. You can't beat enemies fast without doing it in bosses. If you don't do it with some of them, you'll be there a good 2 hours if you're just playing, sitting back. You can beat them, but it would take you hours and hours and hours. The game sort of forces you to play how they want you to play. It's not, you're not controlling the characters. The game has a certain setup that makes you play this way. That's not how Final Fantasy was for me. It's not.